Comment are Dr. Townsell and Latanya Baskin.
Good morning, members of the State Board of Education, State Commissioner, and team. My name is Dr. Andre Townsell, Superintendent and CEO of Hartford Public Schools, 330 Weathersfield Avenue. In Hartford, our students are achieving every single day, and our educators are working hard every day to accelerate learning. And despite significant challenges, progress is happening. Since arriving in Hartford Public Schools, I inherited 4 separate reports placed on my desk. Not one identified financial mismanagement. Every report pointed at the same issue, a long-standing structural deficit that has existed for more than a decade. We have remained consistent and transparent about that reality since October 2025. Over the last decade, Hartford Public School has cut to over $200 million and lost 600 jobs. We knew we could not continue to balance budgets on the backs of children and staff anymore. At the same time, we have worked aggressively within our locus of control. In December, Hartford Public Schools received recognition for improvements in financial management from CSDE. Our mid-year data showed improvement across every major metric. We are earning families back to our schools because we believe that our families deserve the best thing possible. Also, we're sharing information like the Hartford Promise, which says if you live in the city of Hartford, graduate from a Hartford public school with a 3.0 grade point average and a 93% attendance rate, you are guaranteed up to a $100,000 scholarship for a college of your choice across the country. However, there are structural barriers standing in the way of continued progress. First, Hartford Public Schools has been faced with resistance for promoting Hartford Public Schools and programs like the Hartford Promise, despite other educational entities and advertising broadly throughout the city. Families deserve to know what Hartford Public Schools offer as well and understand what Hartford does well. I was told specifically that I cannot promote Hartford Public Schools. Second, public statements suggested that Hartford Public Schools had a surplus here at this meeting, and that created confusion and mistrust at a time when we were advocating honestly about our deficits. No outreach was made to myself as a superintendent or CEO or our chief financial officer. An audit has since been conducted and it confirmed that we do have a deficit. Now, let's be clear. Someone said we had a $2 million surplus here. We've been saying we had a $22 million deficit. This team triggered an audit and the audit said our deficit is larger than what we've even predicted, which is $29 million. My prayer is that you hear that information when they give an update on our finances here. Third, Hartford recently identified approximately $2.3 million tied to the chef-related open choice grant funding that has not been credited back to Hartford Public Schools over multiple years, meaning schools that take our young people that receive that chef bonus, they kept that and did not give that back to us. We reached out for guidance at the state in good faith, asking for help, and we were told, hey, figure that out. We cannot get involved. These are not isolated incidents. They're examples of structural conditions that continue to place pressure on Hartford Public Schools while our students and educators continue doing everything asked of them.
Please.
I will wrap it up. Two paragraphs right here. If we believe every child deserves opportunity, then the system surrounding them must operate in partnership, transparency, and in good faith. Hartford Public Schools, we're not asking to be saved, we're asking to be invested in. We stand ready to continue to do good work alongside Connecticut, collaboratively, honestly, and urgently, because the future of Hartford's children is too important for anything less. I'll park my bus. Thank you.